Hello everyone. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are. This is a new edition, and I am explaining what is XML parsing. Because in last 12 videos we have almost covered everything, whatever the College Studio presents, and whatever the customization we do. Now to enhance that, like to play the dynamic menus, to parse your web services request, to parse your XML format config files or XML files, you can say, you should know this parsing as well. This is the Eclipse. You can achieve this in College Studio also in Java perspective, but these days Java 1.8, even more, Java 20, Java version 21 is also launched. This code is written in Java 1.8 so that the CVP server, the 12.5 and above CVP server will support it. Let me tell you how many kind of parsings are available. So we do have three kind of parsers actually when we design a code. One is DOM parser, other one is SUX parser, and the CTAX parser. So these are the mainly three parsers we have. DOM parser is for lightweight XML file, small XML file, because it load everything at the beginning itself. It loads everything and then it iterate. So that this consume a lot of memory as well. So for small kind of XML files, this is good. The other example is SUX parser, CAX parser. The SUX parser use when the dealing with the large file that is memory efficient, because it will not load everything at the beginning itself. Sequentially, it will iterate. So this is the second way. The third one is CTAX parser. The CTAX parser actually, you can say the version which is enhanced in Java 1.8, that load balance, or you can say balance everything, your memory efficiency as well, and your high and big files as well. And this SUX parser actually iteration, modification within the file, these things are literally not good in this SUX parser. The difference you can find in the Google as well. What is the difference between DOM, SEX, and CTX parser? So you will get to know why this is inefficient and why this is inefficient, where this is good and where this is good. The CTAX parser is like it will give you both memory efficiency also and fast iterating or fast accessing your code. So it will work in the large files. It will both read and write in XML in the streaming manner. And this parser is little slow in reading and writing. So that's why we use these three. So in today's example, I will cover the DOM parser. So DOM parser actually, so what I have done is I have created, let me just recreate everything to you. So I have opened the Eclipse. Similarly, I have created a new project called Java project called DOM parser example. This is the DOM parser example. Oh, 1 minute. Let me show you one more thing. Let me delete this first. Okay, delete the project. I'll create one more. I'll tell you what the version I'm talking about. So you can see this is Eclipse. Java 24 is also there, but my CEP supports Java 1.8, so I will use this compiler. Next, now here my output will go to the bin folder and my source code will come here. Finish. What I need to do is I'll create a lib, as always I do. I create one lib folder here. I create one lib folder. Currently lib is not required because DOM parser does not require any lib. And I also create one source folder where my XML will exist. I'll keep the XML. You can keep this XML file in the D drive, C drive, wherever you want. But I just keep for now in the build path itself. So I have three folders created. Okay. Now what I will do, this is one book XML I have created. So I'll just copy this. Okay. I'll right click, new. I'll go to the others. In others, I'll go to the XML. I'll create the one XML file. My new file name will be, I'll keep the same file name, book. Books, I think it is books. So books I'm creating. So books I have created, and these books have uh, B1. Look at the nodes. My file parent attribute is library. Inside that I have two childs. One is for this ID. This book tab ID is B1 and this book tab ID is B2. ID segregate your iteration. So what I will do first, I will read complete data, and then I'll read by putting the value as well. Okay. Let me. This is my book parser is done. Now what I will do, I will design one class file. DOM parser example. Copy class DOM parser example again. So yeah, this file is created. So what I will do, I will use copy paste because I already created that. So first of all, I will create one my small main method. Okay, public static void main. So this is my main method. Normally we start with the main method. So this is my main method I have copied. Okay. Currently I will only use the list book. Okay. I want to just list everything. I'm not gonna update, add or delete anything. For now, I'm just gonna, okay, I'm just gonna use the list. Okay, what is this? Why it is coming? It is clearly saying that parse XML string is undefined. So we need to book.xml is already there. Create one method. So this method is not available. So let me just check this code where this goes. So this is required this is required your this need to you need to create one method. So there is two way. Either you create method first, then use main method, or you create later. So here what I've done, control Z again. Here what I've done, right click. Sometimes this is Java or jar related issue. For that we require a jar file, but this is parser XML file which I created is a custom method. So I will create that method. So creating that method means it will come down here. If you see, I created one method. This is the return type. It will return a document because DOM parser completely load everything. And I need to pass the string. What is the use of the string? We'll see in the method. Okay. Now this is the small code. Let me copy this completely because already you have seen now. So here, if you see what I'll tell you what is happening. So I am passing my complete string. So look at this. If I go to this method, I am passing the path of the file. My file is saved in same class, same in the class path, source folder, and inside books.xml. Here it is. So I'm passing it. After that, as you already know, once the string, you can say this is path. So once the path is there, you need to load. So for loading an XML file, there is a 3-4 dependency we required. So number one is document build factory. That will create an instant. That is a document builder. After the document DBF, after the document build factory, we required a document builder which load uh, which will be the variable of document factory, and it acts as a builder. What it does in detail you can check in the Google, and if you move the cursor, it will say you what this API actually does. Okay. And the next is the file path. So where my file is coming. So first what we'll do, we will run this code first. Let's see. So currently we are not printing anything. We are just loading our file. Let's see what happens. Yeah. So my file is loaded because there is no error. There is no error. But whether it is loaded correctly or not, for that we need to check. We need to print at least something like. So for that I have another method called list book. So this method I have created list book. Let me just get you the list book method, and I'll tell you what this method does. So similarly, what I do, I'll go below. First, I'll create like that, or you can just create a method. Okay. So now, what my this uh, method does? This method or this function read the element and attribute. So what is element? Here it read the element. So my element tag name by book. So this is my element. Where is my file? Where is the file? 1 minute. Some error is showing. Okay, we need to import maybe. Okay, clean. 1 minute. Some error is there. Let me clean that. It's still there. Yeah. These are the method. These are the method I have created. Supporting method. I'll tell you. I'll create those methods again. Okay. Okay. So get element by tag name. What is my tag name? This is my element. Book. Book is my tag name. Okay. Book. So I'm reading book, and then what I'm reading the ID, title, and author. Okay. So I have created two more method, and then after that element, after reading this, I'm checking. Look at this. If you go to the book.xml again, there is a ID, title, author, and there is one more child. This is called element by name. This is called their child. So there is one more element called price. So what I'm doing for price is one more element, and that element by tag name is called price. Okay. What this holds? This holds another attribute. That's why the if you see this childs are holding only value, but this child is holding an attribute also, whether it is INR, whether it is dollar, whether it is pound. So you can mention like that. So that's why first child by tag name, which is price. This price holds one attribute also, currency. What is this currency? And the value itself. The value text is called value here. So the value and the currency. Currency is the attribute. So that's the way you read the attribute, and that's the way you read the value. Understand? Now next is I'm using two supporting method, which I'll gonna copy from my own written existing code. Yeah, this is separate method. So this is a supporting method only, nothing. So what I'm doing here is this text of is nothing but it is only I'm making it dynamic because you may have a number of files, and by creating a separate method or DOM parser example, and every time when you pass you can put these 3 4 method in separate class, and wherever in your do decision, your do action you want to call it, you can read it by calling the class file. So rewriting will be avoided. So that's why I have created a separate method for that. So here what we are doing is text of what it is doing. Similarly, whatever we are passing parent, the parent is nothing but the book, the uh, the file main item, the first item. Okay. After that we are passing what? The tag, the child name, tag, title. So look at this, look at the XML document. We are passing book and title, the other another child, another you can say element. Okay. And I am passing here parent, book, child, find And this is again same thing. It is saying first child element by tag. So what is the tag? It will goes here and it will say parent tag, parent tag. It is checking complete list, complete node list by it is reading the complete file and fetching the value only the tag, whatever you are passing. So this time you are passing title and author. So what it will give you? It will give you title and author value. So what is the title and author value? It will come in this list, and then list you are printing. If it is in zeroth element, print it. If it is more than, you can reuse this method again and again. So that's how you read it. Let me just print this, and then I'm printing in this way. You can print in your way. So it will show here. I'm putting ID, title, author, price text, and currency. Everything I'm printing. Let's try this. You can see my book ID. So I have my one attribute. You can see one tag, one element, P1. उसका title, the title is reading XML, and the author is Permanence, and the price is this. So similarly, see, look at this title, yes, and the price is INR. Go ahead, go ahead. Our price is 430, and which is in INR. So that's all I'm printing uh, here. So now what? This is the reading the XML file. So you can read. Now you can add any number of, like let's say I'm adding one more B4. I'm adding B4, or let's say B3. Now this time is the, let's say, DOM parser, or say some good title like say compilation. And who is the author? Let's say Rob or John. And what is the value of that book is, let's say 950 rupees. So now this is the file. Now again my parser will read it. This is my new code. Now, and in the main I'm loading this again, reading it and printing it. So now you have the three entries. So that's how this loading job you can do in uh, main class, which is application on load class, which you already know, no? On application load. So that class you can use on application start. Sorry, class on application start. You can do that. Okay, so everything will be loaded. You can put everything in the application variables and then retrieve that in the core variable. So now this document you can load anywhere. Similarly, whatever the variable you are passing now, you put everything in document, and this document you store in the application session, and when the call comes, when your call start class activated, then you load this doc into your call start class, and you can print this list.book in the activity log as well. So that's how you do it. Let me just go and update one. Let me just do an update. I have already written the update method. I'll copy and show you how to update it. So it's a simple method we have created. Yeah. So simple method of our update. What we are doing is what we are updating. So first we are updating same document. We are updating second value. Let's say 400. We are putting 400, 4,580 rupees and INR. What we are updating? We are passing 1, 2, 3, 4 variables. Okay. 4 variables we are passing. What we are actually doing this? We are getting doc tag name by book. What is my book tag name? My this. Okay. So tag name comes, then book ID. Which ID I'm updating? If my book ID equals to this ID, so I'm parsing again. I'm iterating complete file. Whatever the Wherever this ID matches, it will stop and update what what it will update? The new price. So it first it will reach the current price. Similarly, it will read it. Okay. Price one append. Then what I'm setting? Price set text. This is new price. And new price is, first of all, what is this new price and where you need to set it? So first what you are doing, you are checking the tag, you are checking the tab currency, you are checking the tag, the price value comes where? Price value is nothing but it comes in the price value. It's a price value. So it's a, price attribute value. Okay. So what I am doing is, I am, first of all, I'm changing the price attribute value, and also I can change the currency type. So currency is nothing but currency is attribute. So I'm changing the attribute also. What attribute? I'm passing it. So let's say I can transfer this INR to USDSA. Okay. And I will make it to $80. Now I'm running this. After running it, I need to print, right? Currently, okay. First we'll run it. So you can see it is showing the old values because the print, the I am printing it, then I am updating. Later also I need to print, right? Same method, list.xml I will use. So here I am printing it back. So look at this. My first B2 was clean code, author Robert, price was 950 and it is an INR. Later when I modified it, it is clean code, Robert, price was 80 USD. So dynamically I can change as soon as the customer enters something. So I can change the XML file, then I can send it to the reporting purpose perspective, or I can play it back to the customer. So that's how you do it. Similarly, you do add book. So instead of doing manually, you can add by your code also. You need to pass everything, all the three, four, all the structure, and then you can update. You can add that. Similarly, you can delete also, and you can save that new XMS wherever you want. Let's try that. I will copy my other two method, update and delete, and save. All three I'll copy now. This all already I have created those. Step by step, if you go, you will understand. And if you, I'll create I'll provide a link as well for in the GitHub so that you can download that code. I'll provide the link in the GitHub also. So what I am doing here, look at this. I am passing the same document. Here what I am doing, I'm creating one more book ID, and that book ID will be programmatic programmer. Let's say the programmer. So that is a good name actually. Programmatic programmer. That is by two authors. And the price is 950 INR. Let's try this now. Save the file. Try this. And now we'll see another entry. Look at this. So now we were reading first, then we are updating B2, and we have created another XML. Now this XML is currently created. Let me just go to this path, physical path also. Let me go to physical path. Currently this is not available in your physical path. This is not available in physical because you have modified, but you have modified in the variable in the Java itself. You need, and you want to save it or place it somewhere, then okay, let me execute this method. So what I am saying is, just change that. What is the name? Okay, DOMparser example. The DOMparser example will come here. So what I'm doing, I'm saving this new file into this path, books updated.xml. Okay, what this does is function F3, it will jump to that part. What I'm doing is I'm doing output path, passing the document, creating one transform factory, and setting all the attribute one, two, three, all the attribute, setting the XML, and setting the output, whether it is XML file, TXT file, whatever it is, and then output stream with the DOM source. I'm writing the XML file. So that's how you can run it. Let's try this. So as soon as you do that, same thing happens. Now, if you come here, you can see the new file is generated. That's how you can look at this. This is your changes. Program media programmer. So that's how you can change. Look at the old file. Old file will have only three entries. This is the entries, three entries. Old file will have three entries, and new file has your changes, USD, and the fourth entry. That's how you can delete also. Let me just go to delete method as well. This is the save. So what you want to delete, you will be very specific. Delete. I am not uh, concerned, or you can say tell you to use delete, because by mistake if you delete some production file, that will be a problem. So deleting, you can delete complete XML also. If I create this method, see what I am doing, I can delete this complete document as well. Complete document also I can delete. Nothing. It's currently I'm removing the child, but I can delete the complete doc also. So what who you need to be very focused and very careful while deleting anything. Either XML, your text T, or in DB, because you don't know where it will impact. So now if you see this, your book ID, I'm passing one book ID, what I want to delete. I'm going to search that in my entire XML file. Then after that, this is my searching is going on, checking the length. If my ID is matching, when I reach here, then what I am doing is parent node, remove the child. Parent node and remove the child. Which child? Whatever the ID I have passed. This book is nothing but the ID which I am passing, because it is equals to this. Let's try this as well. So let's say I want to delete the newly created B4. Okay, let me do that, and then I will save that again. Okay, I will save this again. It will overwrite. Okay, so okay, it is already after that. After that, not required. See, so first you are adding, then you are deleting, then you are saving. So before delete, also I will show you the added one. So then I'll delete, then I'll save it. So currently, if you see, let's go to the path. Currently, if you see in this updated one, we have all four entries. I'll keep this open. I'll go back to the code. First, I run here application. Now, if you see, I am reading this twice, so it is coming twice. First is the normal old XML. After that, updating and adding the new this thing, new line, and I'm reading it again after deleting. I'm going back to the same XML. See, it is asking me to reload. I say yes, and look at this. It is gone. So delete also. We have deleted the fourth one. So that's how you use the DOM parser, uh, and that is useful when you are using a small XML files, whether it is your menu XML, audio XML, your dynamic agent hours, or IVR hours kind of XML file. Okay, check hours XML file, working days, holidays, working hours. These kind of XML files you can use in the DOM parser itself. Very easy to use, and it can do these dynamics things on the go of the call as well. Thank you very much, and I would like to you please subscribe my channel, share with your friends who want to learn IVR Call Studio and the related code, whatever we use in the IVR Call Studio, Cisco Call Studio. Please subscribe and share with your colleagues. Thank you very much. Have a good day ahead.